Welcome to Day 6 of Star Quest 2008, Nigeria's favorite music talent hunt show. So far, you've seen our 36 finalists get a lecture on music. And you've also seen the show of skill, which would help them in choosing members of their band.
I think I did better than I did in the opening night, but I was not really confident, and I think I have a lot of work to do.
Her voice, she sings with so much strength, though she needs to work on her confidence, but I think I'd like to work with her.
Based on the show I did today, I'll rate my performance as average.
The person I'll rate as the highest will be Effiong.
Ifiok. I'll rate him the highest.
I would like to work with the lead guitarist, Effiong.
I would love to work with Effiong.
I would like to work with Efiok.
I'll pick Efiok.
I would love to work with Effiong, not because he's the best in the house, but in terms of maturity and character, I've been watching him.
The plays fine is there. He has this touch of gold in playing his guitar.
He plays the kind of music I do. Based on the show I did today, I think I'm good.
Star, now also available in cans.
What's the whistle for, Camp Sheriff?
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to present this letter to you guys. So I want somebody that can open it and read it loud for you to listen.
The formation of bands. Hello, contestants. We hope that you are enjoying your stay so far in Fameland. We also expect that you have been keeping yourselves active, both mentally and musically. We may remind you once more that this is no pleasure ride. And indeed, it is not a holiday. Your mission here is to breathe, sleep, eat music. In continuation of your quest at Fameland, you have been asked to proceed with the task of formation of band. You have been so instructed. Go ahead and form your bands. We will, however, remind you to remain in observance of the Fameland rules. Good luck.
You are a bassist, and he's a bassist. So what's going to happen? And
The moment of decision is here. This is what they've all been waiting for. Time for lobbying and persuasion.
Yeah, you my drummer, that's your time.
You're gonna be a singer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a singer. I'm gonna be a bassist.
Where's that guy?
Just
Bright.
one.
Bright.
We'll have another person. Who is the person? Wait, now
Where's
that's what I
Bright?
find out.
Let me get right.
Who you with?
Oh, you're
Who you with?
bassist. You're bassist.
You surely get one.
Do you sing
Listen to
too?
you.
Like I play lead.
She's our drummer.
Okay, but you were chosen for bass. For bass.
You got to look for a band now.
Was chosen for bass. Who is a solo? Who is going to play solo instrument?
Solo instrument.
Who is playing solo instrument?
Is he playing with you?
You said you want to play with me. But I just know how to play with you. So anybody that you want to work with, I will.
Okay.
This is a vocalist. You're a vocalist.
Who else?
We also have me as a vocalist. You get me? I do backups. You get my point? I also do backup. Excuse me, listen. We are forming a band. First of all, listening to each other. Important. The majority here matters a lot. It's not matter of get on. You sing, that's why you were chosen to come here. He sings, that's why I was chosen to come here. You know, he plays piano, me, I play the bass. You get me?
He's the drummer.
And he's a drummer. He's a guitarist. You know, we've been doing some songs over time. You know, this is where we have to fix you in. You get my point?
Are you happy to be here?
Are you happy?
Yeah, with you.
Are you not with me?
Oh.
Yeah, you are with me.
Yeah. So, what I'm going to tell us to do now, are we ready to walk?
Of course.
I'm ready to walk. Put your hands there. Say we are ready.
Band, man. You know
We are ready.
To work as a team.
Yeah.
the team, man.
There are two keyboards.
Anthony, there are two keyboardists in your group. Why should
And that is bad.
Is that true?
That is very bad.
two keyboardists?
One
It
and
shouldn't
two.
be like that.
1, 2.
Shouldn't be that now. Why is stressing us?
Where are the two people?
You were taken as a keyboardist, not a vocalist, Tony.
Excuse me.
Then he's a keyboard.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Yes.
We're not shouting. We're not fighting.
We know.
Okay. You performing already?
Yeah.
You are what?
This is like
It's like so
Wait, excuse me. There's no keyboardist here.
Yes.
I don't have a keyboardist.
So somebody else.
Who do you want to take me?
Well, let's go.
No, you're not playing keyboard.
No.
The problem is here with the keyboardist.
You can't have two. You yourself, you're a
You're a
keyboardist.
keyboardist. He's a
You
keyboardist.
can't have two
That's one thing.
keyboardists. So both keyboardists, people have to decide.
Excuse me, wait. Don't
Okay, wait, excuse me. Let me ask a problem. You mean the whole keyboardist here has gone into groups?
Yes, just
no.
go to
So
Just like the rules, you read the rules now.
You know that.
You are the one that read the rule.
Bros, yeah, exactly.
You want to Karu sit now?
It's not a fight.
No, we're not
Fight.
fighting.
You are stressing us now.
You know be fight now.
I'll play for you guys.
Shut up.
Shawty, I'm here.
Last
Don't need no
ball.
You want me there, pictures?
seen me on talking about before.
Now for our best performance, I end up with pictures if you play for us.
So you guys should decide.
So, come on.
Okay, who do you need?
No.
This is not a friend thing. This is a competition.
Who do you need?
We need you. I need you.
And from your team
I want to
now.
work with you.
I can.
Yeah, I would like to work with you. I would like to work with you.
I can't see a
Okay,
basis.
Rena, just
In your team now.
Harrison, join them.
I can't see a basis.
Harrison, you join
I would
them.
like to work
Okay,
with
he
you.
goes. Then I
Yeah,
go.
enjoy
just
what
go.
you enjoy
Just
today.
go.
I would like to work with
Harrison, join them.
Just go. Wait.
France, come for the winning band. Come for the winning band, boy.
France, move.
Maybe I enter base. What? Yeah, maybe I enter base. Maybe I play base.
Don't get.
France, move.
You dey fear?
No, let's not stress. Let's not stress. Either way.
Because now they're taking our guy.
Okay, because you have right, you have.
Don't you like to work?
We don't already. Yeah, you're a keyboardist. Which house do you follow? Keyboard. I'm following somewhere. You're a keyboardist. We need. You don't need all these other instruments. You just need the keyboard.
I'm the keyboardist.
The basis now we need. If you go now, the basis. That's how much us. You think scatter us? The basis we need now. The basis we need. What did you put? What do you like? You like a basis for you. What do you guys do?
No, see, what they're trying to say now is that, you know, they fixed me on keyboard. The keyboard. So what we're done, they say they want you now. So you will go, will not take a basis. That's just it. No, there's no big deal about it. Guy, take the person you want to take. Okay, come. Now we need a basis, Abi.
Okay, I'm here.
Let's go.
Okay, let me join.
Let me join. You are 6 again.
Let us go.
Better. We are 6 now, we're complete.
Chibi, you are here. You are here, Abi?
We need a lead guitarist too. Are you guys completed?
Okay, sure, sir.
That you can blow sax and always back up.
Yeah, sure.
Better.
For real, I can take lead.
That means we have two vocals. You understand? It's not every time you be making solo on sax.
Yeah.
Most time you sing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's when it's complete now. Two of you, you on drums, we on bass, Grant on keyboard, solo instruments. We are complete now. It's not really we need lead. Keyboardist because this guy is tight. You cover up. Okay, you cover up.
But we need lead. I think we need lead this time.
We need a lead.
Eh?
We need a lead. We need a lead guitarist now.
Okay, how can we find it? It's only 3 now.
Let's go. There's something wrong somewhere.
There's not something wrong. Check.
Just like let me tell you something. Just like this guy went. Let me see that had to.
No. Wait,
there should be 2 guitarists in the band.
We have 3 lead guitarists. I'm coming. Bright played lead. 3 is only 3. Bright played lead. Which guy? Effion. And then Ifyo played lead. And Sean played lead. And Sean is trying to run from lead. He's going to bass. Sean is that guy that wore glass that was with us.
No.
Wait, where did they?
Where
did they grade him to play lead? They grade him to play lead. Bass. They grade him to play bass.
No.
Sean played bass.
Shell is for lead guitar.
No, this guy, Tokwe. That guy that worked, you know, when he comes to our band, the guy that went to Tony's band, his name is Tokwe. He was scheduled to play bass, but he said he loved playing lead guitar.
So what did he play here?
He played bass. Yeah.
And what is he playing in this group?
I think maybe he wanted to go and play bass there also. He's the one that we exchanged for him.
You see the same thing. What I'm saying now is that we have 2 soloists in this band.
2 solos.
That means a band has more than 1
Maybe we should
major player.
Maybe we should check Oku's band.
Let's go.
Trumpet. Maybe there's a trumpet and a lead guitarist there.
Let's check it. Let's check that. There should be a trumpet.
Wait first.
Like the other guy you're talking about, the Raga guy. Now, almost all of the songs he brought
Nobody does that.
That's it.
And he's not. Something I've discovered from that guy is that he thinks if you don't do that raga, you won't sell in Nigeria. His mindset is boxed.
Straight.
It's boxed. He doesn't believe if you don't do that kind of song, you will sell in Nigeria. That's his box. And everybody here doesn't think so.
All the songs he brought, we bust it out.
Everybody here doesn't think so. So that's why he's finding
everything. We are not actually getting anything from him. So we are actually telling him that, okay, whatever you want to do, put it down. Let us see it. Now your words are bad, your English are not intact. You have to work on your dictions, things like that.
Is it? What I'm trying to tell us here is that, okay, after this time, there will be a life ahead. Don't do now win now.
Why you
those girls not deserve. Can I tell you? They're called when they go. You should leave. Oh, that guy is still standing.
If you're a married man, you are still working. If you're a married woman.
I'm just giving you a look at this side.
I understand.
So you can see that at any point in time, things can be
We are not forcing you, guys.
No, I understand. That is the truth.
They want somebody blue.
You can give somebody a blow to run away from trouble. Can't you do something happening? Then later let the person now give you an invisible blow.
I will now regret.
I'm telling you.
I will now regret the blow you would have gotten from us.
Whether you give the blow. No, woman's blow is very, very bad.
On a serious note, he has saying the truth.
It is what your name is carrying. No, they said they are looking for a lead guitarist, you understand? So I was trying to explain to that 3 lead guitarists for 3 once men.
Yes.
At the solo instrument.
Yes, at the solo instrument. They can never be one man.
They go with pushing. For what?
No, leave her. And that's what he did. You understand me? You understand?
Do you know this is already arranged?
Exactly. That's why I told Tokwe that
the only thing
way he can play another instrument, you should just get into a band first.
It's with Tony.
It's the only thing. I told him to go to Tony. I was wanting him to go to because he was just sitting down. He was not in any band. And then he just sit down. Yeah, in the US, he can't just sit down.
The only thing you know go do, not to let anybody disorganize you.
Yeah,
you understand? Not let any weather talk or anything affect your mind or anything. All those things are bullshit. How you go begin listening to people? Now, for person where water won't swallow, you know they struggle. Now struggle, they struggle. So that one don't mean anything. Being tolerant. So I told him. I told him. Listen, tolerance. I mean,
Isaiah, can you work with a girl in your team?
A girl?
Yes.
As long as you don't get married and leave me alone in the future.
Chris, because really, you guys should be.
Why not? I'm meant to marry you.
Let's just be plain. Don't be sentimental.
Now let me say something. Sex has got nothing to do with music.
The finalists are about to form their 6 bands.
Now, I want people to understand something. It's all about understanding. Male, female, hermaphrodite.
Devotion.
You understand me? Yes. The reason I'm saying that is because now, let's you see, like the first rehearsal we had, okay, I was taking my time to study everybody. Now, I know our area of specialty. I know the kind of music we are good in. I know Bright is good in more. Guys is good in raga and high life. Now, I want to say something. When it comes to there's some music we'll do here. I won't say one word. I will allow Bright and people that know about it to take over. Mine is just to work on the instrumentation. You understand me?
I feel you, bro.
That's where I operate in my church. I just allow people to do anything that they do. But when it comes to say the main thing where I know, I will just beg you guys, please just let me handle this. You understand? So that's for that.
You did talk about devotion and sacrifice.
Good. Now I want to say something. Everybody is one way or the other. Bright, I beg. Everybody one way or the other are dedicated to this band, and somehow devoted.
If going to ask if anybody wants to opt out now with all what you heard, so
yes. Now please, I know we are still now. There was a lot of saying downstairs that things can still be changed. Okay, but please, if you know you fall under that category, because me, I'm still getting pressures from other places. Pressures that I never believe I would get. In fact, I won't lie. If I tell me that somebody else, that particular person will come and let me not call his name, person will come and talk to me, I won't believe it. You understand? But it's the way things are, and I'm only staying put. For example, because of certain reasons. Yeah, I said it. You were here when I said it. You were here. You were here when I said it. You understand? And I'm still going to say it.
You said it before. I'm going to say it again.
Yeah, I will still say it again. Now you see, a woman say a good turn deserves another. Now, when we spoke to she said okay. Now she had her own time of trials. People came up to her. She said, Ahmed, do you understand me? Bright too has gone through his own. Yes, and I know more is still coming for him. Because I know the room is in. People are still coming to meet him. Boy, you fuck up. Boy, you fuck up. You understand? As for Amanda, I don't think she has any problem because they've always seen the Yakilo be hanging around her, so they got an influencing for her.
She's hooked.
You understand? As for Menzi, I don't know about you. I don't know whether anybody has been talking to you before. You understand me? So please, now that it's still fresh, let's know what we are doing. You understand? So let me ask, is there anybody that is not comfortable with this particular band?
Do so or forever hold your peace. And if you open your mouth and talk, which day are you? Now God go kill you. I'm very comfortable with the band.
I'm very comfortable with the band.
I love everybody.
Now, because so that's one reason why I'm going to stay. Even I was like, it's not I'm being tempted, okay? But I don't believe that those other hands outside are the best hands we have in the camp.
Yeah.
The only person I know that is the best hand there is Efiok, and because he's a good guitarist and he arranges well.
No, he's Efiok's band.
But it's not me that's lucky, we're all lucky.
No, we're all lucky to have each other.
It's not my band, it's our
We're all lucky to have each other.
You were talking about band formation today. It's so easy. Band formation it looks very easy. If you go online when you live here, There are books on band formation, so it's not a small thing you are doing right now. Now, there's some stuff you guys might not take into consideration. But I'll start with this question. What is the major criteria for forming a band? Yes, ma'am.
Understanding.
Understanding. Who else? Give the mic to the next person.
Yeah, discipline.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Okay.
Tolerance.
Tolerance. Good.
It's time.
Time.
Having character.
Character. Now, you said these are the criteria. You know, there's a whole lot for you to form a band. Now, you guys didn't talk about talent or skill. That means because of your answers, I can tell that I'm talking to intelligent people. Because at the end of the whole day, talent is last when it comes to band formation. In Nigeria, first and foremost, band music is not popular. We are okay with CD, DJ track 1, track 2. So our advice, and take my advice, if you know you're forming your band just to win the competition, have a rethink. You have time. 2 things can happen. You stick to your guns, stick with your band, you might win. It might be good for you in the future. You make the detour or make the 180 degrees turn, it might still be good for you. That might be the decision you have to make. Think about it very carefully. Basic things you need. First and foremost, you need attitude. It's very important. You don't need someone that's going to draw you back or draw the whole group back mentally. If we are all sitting together, if we say, okay, myself, I'm sorry, what's your name, sir? Alex? Ima? Toba? Tokbe? Ken. 5 of us decide to form like a business. We are going to be moving together. If I am the only guy, because I might be the biggest circle in terms of cash, in terms of ability, or blah, 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 blah. Or in terms of mindset, I might just have the biggest vision. And they might not be able to reason with me. So they are smaller circles. You know what they will do? They will nibble on me till I become like them. So we don't move forward. That's the saddest place you want to find yourself in life. So you better make this decision now and make it well. Realign if you have to. There's no sentiments here. So are we clear on this?
Come on, everybody, put up your hands and the joy of a dance. I can follow you. Donkey style, donkey style, donkey style, donkey style, donkey style, donkey style, donkey style. Give me the 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Woo! Yeah. Try something now. This is one Okay, what's the meaning? Just write the meaning. Bring names, so just bring names.
Yeah.
I have mine too, Sha. What we check? I am. Just bring names. Bring as many names as possible. NB Prof. That's Nigerian Breweries Professors. NB Prof. Write down first. Let me see. NB Prof. That name is tight, man. Power brightness. Okay.
And someone I was trying to check then when you called me.
Power brightness and glory.
I like this. I love this.
Which one?
Power of brightness and glue spire is not writing.
Well, that's it. Well, let's do the name that is simple for people to pronounce.
Enthusiast. What we're trying to do now, we're just giving ourselves some time to just like think what to think in mind, what to think in mind, We're going to come out at an arrival. You know, what we have to come out with is just the name. 3 names. It could be from you, or from her. You know, it's them. The names are what we're going to put together. With good ideas and present to them. But all of them must reflect what? The brand, the band, our stand.
We gonna be the best man around here. Let me contribute something.
before we can just, because we just formed this group.
Yeah.
This lovely group, wonderful group that I love so much. Okay, and we shouldn't just, form a band today. What we should do is you seek yours. We get this, we put it down.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know what? We have to compose the star team song.
Yeah. I've already. I have one, self. I have one. I have no problem. I have one. We'll do it together.
Let's start with the name.
We'll do it.
Three names. Okay, Megastar. Megastar band.
Megastar, that's too casual.
Okay.
I was thinking of Spectrum 6.
No, there's Spectrum 6.
Spectrum 6. Spectrum 6.
Yeah, no Spectrum 6.
I'm coming.
Spectrum is Spectrum has about 4 definitions.
No, why I said there's a band outside there. It's called. No, I'm coming. Okay. It's called Spectrum. Have you heard it?
No.
I've heard it.
Spectrum. We are Spectrum 6.
That one is Spectrum what?
I don't know.
I've heard Spectrum. Have you heard?
Keep the idea.
Okay, just keep it. No, I'm not opposing it, but I'm just saying that this have been had before something like that.
Spectrum is everywhere now.
Okay.
So just like
I wanted to try taking everybody's first name and first letter word.
Okay, let's see.
See what happens.
Okay.
Let's start from.
Remember, they said we should give a name that will show friendliness, creativity,
brightness.
I'm waiting for you guys. This is my room.
I think everybody should bring the name and then we.
Okay, bring it.
So, I'm waiting outside.
But on that Spectrum, I feel the Spectrum, the one I'm saying, the Spectrum I'm saying, Spectrum is like a full range of something.
Okay.
So when you say a full range of 6, that's we're giving the best out of ourselves. That the brightness is coming out of us. You understand? Like we're being challenged by the name itself. Spectrum 6. Okay. The alliteration is okay.
Or do you have any other names?
So they say we're going to submit 3 names.
Okay, say. Don't worry, say.
Ambassadors.
Excuse me, man, let's go.
Star ambassadors.
Ambassadors, they are diplomatic human beings.
Yeah, can we judge them? Only friendly. We have Spectrum, we have.
Spectrum 6.
Spectrum 6, no, we can't forget it.
How can I say?
We can.
Let me just present.
Okay.
What about the next one?
We need to document.
We did say winners and it sounded good.
Winners?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming. Spectrum 6, ambassadors, brother.
Suggest what she said.
Diamonds.
Diamond.
I go for diamonds.
Diamonds.
You
say
Diamonds.
The diamonds.
Yeah.
Do you say diamonds or diamond or the diamond or the diamonds? Which one? Okay, so the diamonds.
Yeah. But look at that word, precious stones.
No, how is it going to make sense out there? Wait.
Precious stone.
There's a dance group called Precious Stones in Port Harcourt.
So, I think we should go for the diamonds. I suggest we should go for the diamond. Wait.
So what do you understand by diamond? How can you explain it? If someone asks you, why do you choose diamond?
Diamond, for example, can be placed in that dark place. But even in darkness, you can defy it. Sparkles.
Yeah.
Right. When they treat her water safe, you might be looking for your ring, you might be looking for gold. If you see diamond, you see it. Because why? It's sparkling. And what? Star. When you're pouring star, excuse me, when you're pouring star, you see some bubbles, sparkling.
Diamonds.
Diamonds. The diamonds. What do you think?
It's okay.
You know, we say diamonds, crystal. No, just 2. So we say diamonds.
Crystal diamonds or diamond crystal.
Or just diamonds. No, we can pick the 2 together.
The diamonds.
Okay.
Just put only D. Only D for here. Don't put D.
Okay.
D diamonds.
Transform DD.
All right, Nigeria, Africa, this is StarQuest 2008, and believe me, this is one of those nights you will not forget in a hurry, all right? Now, the 36 contestants are here, but you know what? Tonight, they cease being individuals. That is, you will start seeing them as 6 bands and not 36 individuals, all right? They have formed their bands. We don't know the members of the bands yet, but you will know at the end of this night, all right? Now, guys, can you hear me? Yeah! Please join me as we welcome no other person. Now, if you know her name, when I sing this song, I need you to shout her name. Ijoya. 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 Please give it up for Wet MC. A big round of applause. How you doing? How's everything? Good.
What's up, everybody? What's up? How you doing? Thank you.
All right. Shola, you're
What's
here
happening?
again.
What's happening?
So what's happening? First and foremost, let me ask you, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Doing? How's Wet MC doing?
Wow, the Wet MC brand is we're doing good. We're chilling. Yeah. We're working on new videos. We're doing the new album. See Something, Step Up, the new single is dropping soon. 2 videos back to back, you know. It's about to get ugly once again.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
But it feels good to be here, you know, amongst you guys, you know. It was really an interesting experience for me, you know, auditioning around the country. We went to Jos, we went to Abuja, we came down to Lagos. You know, I met some interesting people while auditioning.
Shola, we've had a lot of questions, you know. What is it? What does it take to be a commercial success? What does it take, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm tired of it, okay? So I think you can actually, you know, help me out here. You've also had a commercial hit. You've had, in short, a lot of commercial hits. A lot of years down the line, you're still kicking it. And now I'm sure they want to know how you still stay strong in this industry that has its turns and its, you know, setbacks and everything. How does Wet MC still keep herself in the game?
First things first, the passion, the drive. You know, how interested are you in the business? It's not just about you're coming into the business to make money. You have to actually love what you do. Do you love it? I mean, does it come from within? The passion. It's not just about the cocoa. You know, the cocoa will come, but you must serve time. You must pay your dues. And the commercial hits will not come immediately. Sometimes you get lucky, the commercial hit might come immediately. Sometimes you strive and toil and slave and work for years before the hit comes. But the thing is, you have to you have to be dedicated to your craft. You have to write the songs, have good producers around you, have good beat makers around you, good management, good PR people. You really have to dedicate yourself. You have to be focused. There's no set formula, honestly. Just go with your heart. Whatever comes to you, just write it down. And you never know. You never know.
Shola, they've just formed a band. In fact, today is the first time Nigeria gets to know who these guys are.
Okay.
You know, they stopped being the individual. Sure. They're now a band. Okay. We've had a lot of questions. You know, there's been a lot of lobbying amongst themselves, but surprisingly, you know, they've seemed to form the band with ease. Now, I asked this question earlier to a couple of our colleagues. I asked, what should they not do? Because a lot of people say, what should they do? What they should be doing. What should they not do to keep the band together?
First things first, drop the ego. Ego, that's a new virus that's sort of like eating up the Nigerian youth right now. Drop the ego, drop the Efizi mindset, drop it. You're here to work, you know, stick together. It's about the team. You guys are not all players, you know, but stick together, you know, pick your songs wisely, pick good songs. The bass player, stay on point, stay in sync. The drummer, you know, for me, the drum and bass is very, very, very important. That's what drives me. Then we bring in the keys, you know, then the vocalists. You guys just stick together. It's a team thing, no egos. You know, drop the ego and just go for the gusto, for real. But it's an interesting thing for me because we're sort of like coming into that era where we no longer have, you know, instrumentalists, and that's kind of scary right now. We're just having, you know, CD player artists. That's what we're having these days. You know, people are not really booking bands because The bands are not even there. So this is a very, very beautiful thing, honestly. Beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful thing.
Okay, so now...
And I wish you all the love.
She's hitting on point. Good. Now, Shola, you know why I'm happy? You know why I'm happy you're here today? Because a lot of people I was talking to them this afternoon, and you surprised me. I did not know you were coming here today. Now, a lot of people think, I was telling them, a lot of hip-hop people still do band music.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
You understand? I told them of Kanye West performing at Abbey Road in England. You know, people don't get to hear Lauryn Hill. People play with band. Now, you are one hip-hop exponent that I know that still keeps it real with the band.
Absolutely.
You know, if the show organizers can pay for it, you will not mind doing the band thing. Now, a lot of them think when you know, a lot of people, the mindset they have in Nigeria is when you're doing band music, you're going to be doing some kind of music. But how do you fuse, because they would love to know, because a lot of them are still trying to decide what genre of music they'll do. Do you think that, how do you get to merge the hip-hop thingy with band music? How do you communicate with your band members? How do you bring it in?
Basically, in my case, you know, it's a beautiful thing if you have a drummer who uses tone generators with his drum kit. It's a very, very good thing. Or you could actually have a scratch DJ on board. So the scratch DJ is basically working with the bass player and the drummer. Or sometimes we bring in the MPC 2000, the sampler. So we're triggering all the hard hitting snares, bass drum patterns. We're triggering that stuff on stage, and there's a way the drummer still stays in sync with the sampling machine, and we still do what we have to do. And by the time we play the whole thing, out there, they can feel it. That's what we did at the last Star Mega Jam. Thank you.
All right. No, it's not easy, man. Now, you guys probably don't get what she's trying to say, man. Because look, it's all about applying yourself, and what she's saying, you need to work on your craft, man. Yes. And that's what Shola is doing. I'm happy she's a hip-hop. Maybe if I had some other kind of person here, I'll be like, okay, like, it's still the same, but this is hip-hop, and you are hip-hop.
Yes.
Call it Afro hip-hop, call it Asian hip-hop. She's hip-hop, and she's, locking it down, and she's still using band music, and I'm happy about that, okay? Now, Shola, we can't forget the image. I know you talked about ego. You talked about ego. You are someone, I'm happy. I'm happy, sincerely. Because you're someone that's been able to keep an image.
Yeah.
Nobody can mistake Shola. There's nobody like Shola.
Yeah.
You can't be like Shola.
Yeah.
You can't be like Wed MC. Wed MC is locking it down. Now, what will you say to them as part their image? Because it's important.
Absolutely.
What will you say to them as about their image?
It's a business. It's about the music, but at the same time, it's about the money. And in order for you to make the money, there has to be something about you that stands out, your USP. What's special about you? What's so unique about you? What makes you a soft sell? What makes you sellable, marketable? Because you're appealing to a certain audience. You're a brand, I need to be able to market you, sell you to a certain set of people. So what makes you stand out? So you need to think about that. What will make each band stand, away from the other, so you don't look like, oh, you're so regular, you're so ordinary, you're so boring. Do you understand? Something has to really, really stand out.
Give a round of applause. That's the way it is.
Thank you.
That's the way it is.
Thank you very much.
Shola, it's lovely having you around, okay?
It's good. It's so
now,
good.
We're going to take a couple of questions, okay?
Good day, my name is Kenfideli Somaide, and I want to ask, some musicians, they will come up with their album and the song will just come for some time and die off. While I know of some songs that cut across decades, I want to be able to compose those songs that cut across decades. I don't just want to shine and fade off. What do you think I should do?
Okay. Orientation, mindset. What have you set out to do? Have you set out to put out timeless music or just club banger junk? The kind of songs that just sustain like 3-6 months and they die out, What do you draw from? Do you read books? Do you go to the internet? Do you watch nice movies? Because you draw from a whole lot of stuff. So it boils down to your orientation at the end of the day. Thank you.
All right.
My name is Nnedi. You can call me Andy. Word Mama, if you look at me as well, you will know I'm like a Tom girl like you. You understand?
I don't see her. You don't show.
I have this flair for... In fact, I am into this R&B. Okay. But I remember the first day I entered the Federal Palace. One of my co-contestants saw me and said, are you a rock singer? Okay. I said, no. You understand? Do you think I could fake myself if I go into rock field? Because something tells me I have the gestures, I have everything, but it's not forthcoming. How do I do that?
Okay. Just be yourself. Whatever comes from here, follow. That's how I do. Anything that comes here, I follow. That's how I am. If you feel that you have a flair for rock music, by all means.
My question goes like this. Over time, the Nigerian music has taken over the market. And we now discover now that the Western music, we Nigerians, so far, we don't feel it as such again. So I want to know what happened. Whether you Nigerian artists came together to strategize something that is pulling back this thing. I want you to give me something about how did it come about?
The revolution shall not be televised. The revolution is here. It's our time. It's our time to shine. And we felt it and we grabbed it. Now all roads lead, not just to Africa, all roads lead to Nigeria. People now want to know what's happening in Nigeria. It's very, very interesting. When I go on the internet every night, Nigeria, they know that this is a new Mecca. They know. So they're coming in. I've seen them at the shrine. I've seen some A&R people who turned me down 5-6 years ago at the shrine. Yeah. BMG Records, New York. MCA. I don't see them. I pretend as if I don't recognize them. I'm like, oh, you people are coming to Africa now, you're coming to Nigeria now. You now know that we have real talent here. So, it's all good.
Yeah.
More to come. Thank you.
All right, so are we good?
Like I said before, keep it real. Stay true to yourself, And please don't get caught up. All these phony foreign accents, I come across that all the time, Just keep it real, stay true. You're watching, you're an aspiring artist, keep it real, and think outside the box. Keep it real.
To wind up a busy day, our finalists ease off the pressures of the day.
It's not possible for you to captain from different backgrounds for 10 days. It's not possible.
As on the praise us, I will tell it our head. One fight.
Let me tell you, since when I come this house, some people don't like it. They just say I be one time. I love people. Out of everybody, they each other, but I don't see my own cake come different. They they don't want to relate to me. Are you okay with this song?
No, I'm very okay with this cake. Did you request your song? Where's now?
You sang it for me.
But I requested for it.
I think that's good.
At the same time, somebody give me problem, don't worry. I'll try and go.
I feel like celebrities now. Any show must not be the whole crowd will for it. If not another person, I know this.
Get precise.
Got your red nose. You're looking so pretty. Alright, got your nose. Oh, mama, that's not so bad. That's your finger. Shining so bright. Are you sure? Like chuku, chuku. Chuku, 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 so.
She reminds you it's our story. Going up in Spanish, I love. She living a life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria.
We just have to put small things together. We not be like a person get slack. You be correct, you be confirmed boy and I don't get wala now.
The first time we hear say you don't get group, what you talk? What you call your mind? Because say you don't first get group.
You tell me say they don't like my way of playing. Play this thing. Is the better way make I just avoid them.
How will you not feel tomorrow? How will you not feel?
I'll feel okay.
Wait now. No, you are human being, no matter how. Me. When you see the person.
Me, Peme, down here.
See.
I don't feel anyhow.
See, let me tell you.
I'm telling you, if you just make those girls close to me, you said now 3 girls. If you let them know close to me, I'm not going to follow them talking. What you concern with them?
Come on, I want to tell something here. See, it's different between love and like. My like don't go
Come to stay. Stop. I forgot one bar, so you have to put for it today.
Millions and millions of sparkling golden bubbles. Star, share the brighter life.
For money, but they see back from the left. For night, they let the shape less. If I face you now, just say for your number, you don't cannot pass it. You're going to hold it yourself. Just hold yourself. I'm not telling you. Guys, I tell you.